guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Emma and I share the channel with my twin sister Sara. You can probably tell by the name of our YouTube channel, The Party Twins. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe and thumbs up this video. So I guess just a little introduction. I already said my name, I'm Emma. I go to the University of Oregon and I'm a journalism major with a focus in maybe advertising, and then I'm maybe gonna minor in sociology, and I'm a Bachelor of Science. I just figured I'd put that out there because every time I film a college related video someone asks, so that's maybe what I'm doing. Who knows? As you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be doing a how to survive college and like freshman advice video. These are just things that I found kind of useful. I'm definitely gonna film this video and then afterwards be like, oh my god, I totally forgot this. So yeah, let's just jump right into this. So I have a whole list on my phone here in my notes that I've been accumulating since like, I want to say like March or something. These were things that were fresh in my head while I was still a freshman in college. So basically my first one has to do with getting sick all the time. When you're in college, you get sick all the freaking time and it's so annoying, but it's just something that happens when you're living in dorms or you're just surrounded by thousands of people who could be exposing you to things like colds, the flu, I don't even know, you name it. Because people get sick all the time, these are my tips to help prevent that kind of stuff. So what I would do personally is I had a bunch of Clorox wipes, and once a week at least I would Clorox down everything in my room, like door handles, my desk area, makeup brush handles, my laptop, all that kind of stuff. In fact, I think I do my laptop more than once a week, like maybe twice or somewhere around there, but when I did get sick, I would make sure to do it like once a day or every other day. And then also emergency. So basically there's two types of emergency. There's the normal one and then there's the immune support one. I get the immune support. You can just get like bulk sizes from Costco, and I will have like 2 of those a day when I'm sick, which probably isn't good for you, but I do it anyway. Something else I just remembered. So I got this stuff called Super Echinacea oil. Do a little hand thing that all beauty gurus do. But basically it's this immune support oil type thing. It's plant-based. I don't even know. But apparently it's supposed to help with sicknesses and prevent colds and shorten the length of your colds if you do have one. I have that. I've only used it once while I was sick and I feel like it helps. And then the last thing I recommend is stock up on those tissues. Like if you're making a Costco run before you go to college, get like the 4-pack or like the 6-pack if you can, because I probably went through like 5 boxes of tissues throughout the whole year just because I got sick all the time. You just don't realize how much you need them. I brought 2 boxes and I ended up having to buy more, obviously, because you just get sick all the freaking time. Okay, the next one is more like organization oriented. So it basically has to do with like keeping your life like in order. I guess I'll just show you. A lot of people like to use planners. I'm personally not much of a planner person because I have to remember to look at my planner, which I have trouble doing. So then it ends up just like not working, which defeats the purpose. But basically in my room, even right now because I'm taking online summer classes, I have this giant white to-do board just sitting in my room on my desk or something, so it's always there reminding me of the tasks I need to complete. Some people do well with planners, and in fact most people do well with them. I just, for some reason, like, I will need to set a reminder on my phone, like, check your planner, and I don't know, it just doesn't really work for me. But I like the to-do board thing because it's like really in your face and you can see it like all the time when you're in your room, so it just reminds you you really have to get stuff done. Okay, and then the next one has to do with like stress relief. You'll need to find like a vice that you can use in order to like de-stress. You're around people all the time, and personally I'm an introvert, and I know like being around people all the time can kind of be very consuming and stressful, I guess. I think I've talked about this in past videos, but I have social anxiety, so I definitely like need my alone time. Ways I would get that is by working out. I loved working out in college for some reason. I would just do that for like an hour and a half, like every other day maybe. and just that was like my alone time. And then I'd also like watch YouTube and Netflix. I'm personally just like an introvert, so like I'm energized through like being alone sometimes, but there are definitely people that get energized by being around people 24/7, so I don't know, but you'll definitely get to a point where you're just like stressed out, so having something you can just like escape reality with, like a Netflix series for example, will come in handy like a lot. Okay, and the next one, especially for freshmen, this is like a big tip for you guys. If you are completely new to a campus and you have no idea where any of the classes are, scope out the campus before classes start. I know usually you do like campus tours, but I mean this like personally when you're looking for your classroom. So when the first day of classes rolls around, you know where your classroom is and you're not like, oh my god, this is a giant lecture hall and it has so many weird twists and turns, like where do I go? Go scope out where your classrooms are before the first day. This will save you so much stress on the first day of school too, because you just won't have to like leave early or anything to go figure out where your classes are. So the next one is regarding textbooks. So textbooks are very expensive and it's really dumb because sometimes you'll spend like $150 on a textbook that you're only going to use like 2 times throughout the entire term, which is always so annoying. So I totally recommend hitting up friends before you go to the bookstore or go on the class Facebook page. My class personally has a Facebook page and I'm pretty sure a lot of college classes do, so like University of Oregon class of 2021, which is what I'm in, they have their Facebook page where people oftentimes sell their old textbooks that they don't need anymore, and it's usually way cheaper than it is in the bookstore. And then I know some textbooks are on Amazon, so you can sometimes rent them. I'm taking a summer class and I last minute like got my textbook, so I had to get it at the bookstore and it was like $130. But on Amazon to rent it, it was like $25. So that's just showing you like you can get the same exact thing for so much cheaper on Amazon or just like on resale sites or even through your Facebook page, so check those out before you waste a bunch of money. The next one has to do with studying. So this is going to take up a lot of your time when you're in college, obviously that's what you're there for, but basically if you're in a class that you're just like really struggling with, if your class does have a Facebook page, reach out and be like, hey, is anyone in Econ 201, like I need help studying, like reach out on those things, or find people in your class that you can like hang out with and do the homework with. That usually helps a lot, just hearing like other people's ideas and opinions and stuff. But yeah, so basically if you have something like where there's a lot of memorization, studying with other people can probably help you a lot. So definitely like utilize your resources and reach out to people and try to make study groups. But on another note, my next piece of advice is sometimes it will take you longer to get something done if you're doing it in a study group. There are definitely those people that feel like they need to be with people all the time, which can kind of slow them down sometimes when it comes to homework. So if you have something like an essay, don't get in a study group unless it's like a research thing you need help with. But if you have like a writing essay, there is like no point to be with someone else, and I find that it slows me down so much more when I'm doing homework with other people and it's for an assignment that they can't help me with. So sometimes you kind of just have to like make yourself like isolated so you can just like really be efficient and get your stuff done. And my last piece of advice, I'm not really going to talk about like social scenes and stuff because I feel like this is more like academic, like surviving your freshman year related like to school. So I'm going to stay away from like social advice for this one. You can always ask me questions down below and I'll be happy to answer them. But on that note, my last one has to do with scheduling classes. So sometimes during your freshman year when you really don't know what you're doing, it's always helpful to go talk to an advisor, which obviously they tell you that, but like really take advantage of that if you don't know what you're doing. Like I know some people that would fulfill like way too many of one requirement and miss out on others, which like obviously those can transfer over to electives if they need it, but you need to like fill out your requirements before you're like doing fun cute little classes. So definitely go meet with advisors before you kind of like screw yourself over. And that kind of leads into my next piece of advice. If you have the opportunity to take summer classes, do it. If you end up falling behind for whatever reason, or there's one term where you need to take a little bit less credits, taking summer classes will help keep you caught up. Even if they're just electives at your local community college that you can transfer over, do it. That's what I'm doing right now. For my fall term coming up, I'm only going to be taking like 12 credits just because I'm taking a really intense like gateway class for my major, and if I didn't take the summer class that I'm taking right now, I would be falling behind. Actually, I wouldn't be falling behind, but I'm keeping caught up with the freshman class by taking summer classes. So definitely do that. I'm taking an online class, which personally takes up so much less time, so don't like stress out if you don't want to like go to classes during summer. You can always look at online options. Yeah, but definitely take advantage of that if you can. But yeah, on that note, I think I'm done. If you have any other questions, then go ahead and ask me down below. I will be happy to leave you a really long response on it. I usually answer all questions that I get. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, then do that. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I don't really tweet that much. Just follow me on Instagram. That's my most used social media platform. But yeah, that's all. Bye!